Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Sam's Kitchen today. So today I'm going to make, it's either shepherd's or cottage pie, one or the other. Don't know like what meats for which one, but anyhow, so we're going to get started. So I've got a peel, which I absolutely hate doing, some spuds. Now I'm going to make two lots. So one for like a meal to freeze and then one like for tonight. So I'm going to peel my spuds. Here we bloody go. I know a lot of you, where I used to live, when you used to watch me on Instagram stories there, that you all seem to love me peeling. Like you found it quite calming. Well, I'll do a couple of spuds and peel them for you. And then I'll finish the rest off on Instagram because it gets a bit boring, I think. So, yeah, I'm just peeling away. What have you all been up to? Obviously, starting my new job tomorrow. Haven't really got anything to wear, but I think they'll be pretty okay with that for now, only because of the situation. Can't order anything off River Island because they're all closed, which I totally get. So, yeah. I always seem to not do enough mash for the top. So I am going to do quite a few. And a lot of these potatoes are actually quite small. I mean, I'm no Gino DeCampo or anything, guys. But I do like to share what I do with you on my stories if I can. Oh, my! Oh, God, I am thick as shit. Oh, I hate peeling. I really do. If they're like flattish big potatoes, it's fine, but when it's the smaller ones, it's hard. And I can't use a bloody knife because I just take too much of the skin off. So my spuds are on, it'll probably be about 9 hours. So I won't do any more filming for a minute until the spuds sort of a bit more softened, and then I'll start cooking me mince. But oh my God, they take ages, don't they? Just going to clean my worktop down instead for now. All done and clean and tidy. Done. What I forgot to mention was I ended up cutting them up because I normally do, but I completely forgot because they were in all whole, but I've cut them up, so hopefully they won't take as long to bloody get done. Right, the spuds are getting on me tits, so I'm just going to cook the mince. So I'm using the steak mince with only 5% fat. So what I'm going to do is turn the hob on. I'm still not used to this hob. I had gas in my old place, but I'm always putting on the wrong bloody rings. I better put on the wrong, is that the right one? Oh yeah, right one. If I move that one to the front, actually, just so it's got a bit more heat. 2 seconds. Right, so my mince is on. I am a bit of a cheat, and I do love the already cut sliced onion. So I am just going to put some of this in as well. It is frozen, but I do like a bit of onion there. And then I'm just going to let that brown off and go lovely and cooked. I will add some salt and pepper and stuff in a minute. And I'll let the onion sort of defrost and cook. Back to spud cam, and they're still bloody hard as hell, so I'll keep them going and carry on cooking the mince, which is fine. And like I say, the red onion does defrost and cook really nice. And I personally think, I know onion tastes nice anyway, for the majority of you guys who like onion, but I find with it being frozen and then when you cook it, it tastes even better, but that might just be me. But yeah, I'm just gonna let this brown and then I'll show you what I do after that. Right, so the mince is sort of nearly browned, so I'm just going to get some salt and pepper and pop some of that in. I do like quite a bit of pepper, but I do add shepherd's pie sort of mix as well, so you've got to be careful you don't put too much salt in, because there's already salt in the sachet, which is one of these sachets. Just let that now you know how I feel. Just let that brown a little bit more. Spud cam, I will just, oh, better. I will just let it cook a bit more because I do like them really, really squishy. The mince is doing alright. So I'm just going to put some petit pois in, frozen. Obviously all cooked in the oven anyway. Oh bugger it, put them all in. I've just put a jar of like other peas and carrots that mix together in there. Normally I would buy probably frozen, but they didn't have it. But I did get, and I will show you guys, these from Tesco's. So it's petit pois and carrots, baby carrots and water. Really, really good, handy to have in. I actually bought a load of them before all this corona happened. So they've been a godsend really, because they do help when I need things like this done. So I've just put the sachet of the seasoning sauce in with my mince, and I'll just let that get to like warm, and then hopefully my potatoes will be done and I'll mash them and I'll show you what I do. I've just had a bit of a problem when I put my potatoes in the colander. But guys, don't fret. You can just clean it up, chuck it away, and my spuds are there. Now, what I do is I just get some butter, put a bit of butter in, that'll be enough. A splash of milk, and then I start to mash it. Now, where the hell is my bloody masher? Oh, here it is. Right. So, you just... I hate this job. This is why I need a nice strapping man to do stuff like this for me. I do like my mash quite how the chefs do it, you know, so like liquidy pretty much and not lumpy, but we'll see how we get on, because sometimes I just cannot be asked to do this because it's such a bloody hassle. Ugh. But we'll give it a go and I'll show you the results. I'm just opening a can of Coke in a minute. Oh, I love that noise. Right, so these are what I use. These are from Poundland, not in like the £2 bit. These were actually £1. Now I've got 3. These are so handy if you live on your own, or you're doing portion control, or you're on a diet, or you just want something that's not too big to have to eat. So what I'm going to do is distribute the, if my camera's going to point, the mince, which I'm pointing to here, in each dish, and then the spuds on top, and then I'll show you once I've done it. So that's done, and now what I'm going to do, I think I've done way too much mash now. I never do enough normally, and now I think I've bloody done too much. But what I'll do is distribute what I can on each of the ramekins, and then I'll show you the end result. So everybody, here is 3 meals. So what I'll do is I'll let 2 go really, really cold. And then what I do is I wrap it up in cling film. And then what I'll do is I will put it in the freezer. Put them both in the freezer separate. So that's 2 meals. I do like to spray just a bit of the Fry Light butter on the tops of them. So, like the crevices and stuff of the mash will make it all nice and crispy when they're ready to go in the oven. But yeah, that is 3 meals. Sammy does do on the top as well is put some herbs de Provence on. I don't put too much on, but it does sort of give it a nice flavour on the top. Want a house husband? Hit me up, DM me. Jokes. Obviously, like I say, I'm no bloody Jamie Oliver or anything like that, because it would look a lot more tidier than this. But yeah, quite impressed with myself actually. So if any of you male guys out there who want a house husband, hit me up, DM me. Jokes.